Alright, so what we got here is big giant pile of logs which we've already worked on. We've moved probably, what, 4 tractor loads full so far? Probably 4 or 5? 4. I've cut up some more. They're going to load it up and we're going to move it out of the way. I'll show you another pile we got, a couple more piles. Anyways, we got wood that is an area where we're going to be planting Christmas trees, and these weren't really good quality trees, weren't going to make logs to mill most likely, covered in poison, and so very limited utility. So what we're going to do is cut them up into chunks of wood that are about 32 inches or less, and possibly use them for a boiler in the future. And if we end up needing firewood to sell or to do something else, we can always cut them in half and split them, and so they can still be used as firewood. So let me show you those other couple piles we got. There's my helpers. You might remember them from, hey, I thought I was going to die. All right, so we got this pile here. Again, too small to mill. I was able to save a few logs, as you can see over here, that did maybe make big enough to mill, so we're going to give them a try. Here's a burn pile, deck that I can't seem to get finished. And then we have these over here that, again, as you can see, they're too small. Too crookedy. This is a locust. I wish I could have tried to mill it, but there's too much stuff in it, nothing to mill there. So we'll get these all cut up, piled up, and then I'm building some pallets, but unfortunately the weather hasn't cooperated for me to run my mill. But I'm going to make some custom pallets to store that wood, and then we'll go from there. So